Greetings for the day. I am your business coach, Satish S. Rikhari, welcoming you all, lovely business owners, to the day 3 of the Profit 10x 25 Days Business Growth Challenge. To summarize what we covered in day 2 video, we did a self reflection about what you have achieved in the past years and what you would like to create for future. We saw how the belief of the business owner changes in the course of his life and business. We covered the concept of moonlight thinking. I gave you the example of Kennedy's speech where he visualized we choose to go to the moon this decade. He believed and achieved what he said, and ultimately they landed in space. Second example was of Larry Page setting up Google because he could not get any buyer for his new idea. We also discussed about working hard and creating your life and business. I gave you the example of Sachin and Dravid in net. Their passion and dedication in nets and match are same. We also covered the Brad Sugar model of dream, plan, learn, goals and action. We'll be covering this in more details in the 25 days challenge. Implementing stuff by taking small baby steps, like eating the elephant one bite at a time, implementing one activity at a time. Imagining trying to eat a huge elephant is an enormous endeavor. However, if you focus on one bite at a time, it is a much easier task. Each bite is a small victory, and just like eating the elephant, each victory builds on the last until mountainous task is complete. We also did the rear view mirror exercise, financial dashboard and business dashboard. Today's theme is about dreaming, visualizing, taking the first step and creating your ideal world. Dreaming is an early stage of doing. If you don't have a dream, how will you make your dreams come true? Based on the self-reflection we had done in the last 2 days, I will today share the 4-step formula for designing or creating your life and business. I know it seems like a very big statement, and this is not something we'll talk about and say that within 5 minutes you can make an apple. It has its own time frame. Similar to it, this is a ritual which is developed every single day for the rest of your life. So what is ritual? It is not RITUAL. It is spelled as RICHUAL. It's a daily habit done proactively without fail. If you make it a ritual to do what I would be explaining, you are going to get there and create your ideal life and business. So let's go deeper into the 4-step formula. Idealization, visualization, verbalization, materialization. This is also called the IVVM model. The first step is idealization. If I talk to average person and ask him to build his life and the ideal world that he wants to live in, most people struggle with the ideal world. They will say, I like this or I would like that, etc. etc. What is your ultimate world for you? Stretch it out. Go as far as you can. Create it. Go as crazy as you can. Why crazy? Once a brain is stretched, it does not have the ability to fall back again to old position. Once it learns something new, it's very difficult to fall back into old place. Idealization is all about setting a long-term goal. Ideally, setting a goal for 10 years and really wanting to have that very badly in your life. It's all about choosing the things that really excites you in life. Aspect of what your ideal world is for you. Think how the interiors of your helicopter will be. I know it's a stretch for some people, it's crazy for some people, but the reality is if you stretch the human brain and get it to the max and think massive, it's not a big stretch for the brain to start thinking about the next step for you. Idealization is hence very powerful part to that. Idealization is assuming that you can go and get this done. Remember the word want. I want to be rich or I want to be happy. Basic assumption of that is you don't have it yet. These are the things that you choose to have. Walt Disney had a dream of making Disneyland. He was able to create it. He visualized it and he made his dream possible. So if you can dream it, you can do it. Second example I would quote is of Edison's bulb. He said, "I never failed once discovering how to make a light bulb. It just happened to be 10,000 step process." After idealization, we'll go into the next step, visualization. What we are doing here is training our human brain by spending 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. Spending, or to say correctly, investing our time in training the human brain into new way of looking at our world or thinking about what is coming in to our world. 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening every day as a ritual. Close your eyes, visualize what's going on. How is it happening? And what else I could do to make it better? When you start visualizing, human brain starts to accept maybe this is a reality and maybe this is the way to go ahead. You have to continuously visualize every day, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the night, and not one day in a month or year. So 10 minutes after you wake up in the morning and 10 minutes before you go to bed. The third step is verbalization. It's all about developing powerful I am statements. I and am are the two most powerful words in English language. When you put I and am together, it helps define a human being. It lets you quickly know how you end up, how you make decisions, the sort of things you make decision about. When I look at verbalization, I want you to start thinking about who is it that I need to be and describe that person here. Make a list of around 20 positive I am statements about yourself, your life, and what you choose to be. Repeat each and every statement at least twice a day with passion. To give you an example of this, rather than I am a dad, clearly state what type of dad. I am spectacular, most fun-loving, caring, providing dad. That's the type of I am statement I am asking you to think of. If, for instance, you are not that as yet, just like I am rich, there is a little noise at the back of the head which will show you the ground reality. It's remind you are not rich right now. Have you seen the pending CC bill? Outstanding EMI? So change I am rich to I am in the process of becoming rich rather than actually stating I am rich. The last step is materialization. What it means is every time we go out there and start thinking differently, we plant a new seed. The seed that we plant will start to give results. As you start achieving your goals, you will display more energy and emotions. As long as we do things on a daily basis, by making it a ritual and with energy and emotions, it brings your goal closer. We have to visualize, verbalize, go to work, and do what we need to do. You can only do what you are, and you are what you think. So visualize often. The more you can go to work and do what you need to do, the more you idealize, the more you visualize, the more you verbalize, the more you materialize, the better the result ultimately going to be. So please do the exercise IVVM in the workbook to dream, stretch, make goal, and create your ideal life and business. Start with an end in mind. Based on the exercise that we did yesterday and what we will be doing today, start to dream big as to where are you when you wake up? Where did you go? Who are you with? Who are you mixing with? What is your vision for the business? What do you want to create? Financial, personal, health, material goals. Where are you now? Time, money, location, skills, etc. Based on the above answers, start answering to these powerful questions. What's really important to me? What do I really want from life? How open am I to try new things? What am I worrying about? What is it that I am resisting? What I am grateful for? Who can help me? Once you have got answers, you can use the IBBM model discussed in today's sessions to create the life and business of your dreams. Envision how you would like to be remembered and then start to contribute and make a difference in your own unique way so that your vision becomes reality. In the last part of today's session, let's build up what need to happen in the next 12 months for this to be achieved. Just to reiterate the Italy example, I was browsing through a magazine. I saw the advertisement of a suitcase company. Don't recollect the name. Written in bold, there is room for more. What it tried to convey is very true in real life. There is always room for more in whatever venture or task you have in hand. Your thinking will be limited to what your belief tells you to be true. Even in a suitcase, you can pack in few more clothes even when it is full. Your success is not about changing the habits, it's about changing the way you think. Please jot down what you need to stop doing, what you need to start, what you need to finish, what you need to create, what are the fears that are holding you back, what are the steps that you need to take. Take it, else you would not be the first person to land on moon. Aldo Gagarin was the astronaut who was destined to land on moon. Neil Armstrong was his assistant. Just because Aldo could not gather the courage to take the first step to land on moon, he asked Neil to step in first. And today, Neil Armstrong is in history books to be the first man to land on moon. I will be covering how to overcome fears, false expectation appearing real, in more details in the coming days. So based on the reflection that we had in the last 3 days, break free and start thinking what goals you need to set and achieve during this 25 days program. Have fun and catch you tomorrow. Good day.